Alright, looks like both players are set up. So all that's left to do now is get it ready from both, and we can get started with game one. Got it ready from Ymir. I don't think FAQ said ready. Oh, hover 3. Okay, cool. So 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Hover 3. It's been months, but never get used to it. So here we go. Game one of this top four. Winner of this will move on to the grand finals and potentially be the next LATAM champion. Currently, the only two people who've gotten that title was late and great Pepe Martin, who got it in the first ever LATAM tournament. And then there was a second chance tournament in the same year where Japorto took that. So let's see who will be the third one. FAQ at 94,000 points, Ymir at 71k. Takes a Tetris now, both players at around the same score and line count. And Ymir Tetris ready. It's a Lombard trying to avoid minimal burns here. Trying to take minimal burns, and it's Tetris ready. 122 for Mr. FAQ, 122 for Ymir. It takes a Tetris now. So both players very neck and neck. Only pushdown points separating these two players by the looks of it. But now it looks like Ymir is gonna trail ahead, push ahead, as Mr. FAQ is having to take a couple of burns, but opens up that right well and gets a Tetris. 173 for Mr. FAQ, 192 for Ymir, 193. So Ymir still with the lead, but great burns there from FAQ. Line spin there from FAQ. Very beautiful.
Really. And Bomba draw for both 239 for Shamir, 200k for FAQ, and Shamir getting a little bit of a lead here.
Ymir still with 40,000 points in the lead now. Make that 60,000 after that Tetris, but FAQ is gonna bring that back down to 40,000 after that. So very efficient game here from both players. 246 for FAQ, 309 for Ymir. Both players before 70 lines, under 70 lines. So this is very much potential for a 500k, even more on Ymir's side, if he continues with this great efficiency. A dirty center wall Tetris there from FAQ.
And yeah, FAQ going there in the row 2. Another Tetris there goes to 316, and I think he's going to dig this down now.
That was a very nice Z spin there from Ymir. Very crucial as well. If he missed that, then that would have caused a lot of issues in his board. But now he's clean Tetris. $322 for FAQ, $366 for Ymir. I don't think so. But FAQ taking a Tetris now. 352, 391 for Ymir now. 400,000 points at 100 lines. So very good game here from both players. Is there a bracket command?
I think, I don't know. I think there was on the Classic Tetris LATAM. There it is. Johann, of course, doing all the work. Thank you.
Yeah, he is. He was a player. He's the organizer. On hosting this.
He's a bot now. I think we got to, whenever someone tops out, type the score. I don't know if Jamir is listening to us.
Yeah. We can make sure to type out the score.
But Yamir at 5 with this Tetris 553 on 127 lines.
Meanwhile, FAQ at 4. Yeah, Mr. FAQ at 436 now, 100,000 points behind. Which is pretty surprising considering I haven't seen a lot of beating situation from FAQ, but Yamir just with the incredible game, transitioning at 578. Going aggressive. Setting up for this Tetris instead of taking the triple, and it's going to reward it for him. 603 now, level 19.
And FAQ is going to transition with the next line, takes a double that covers the ride well. And oh, misdrops DJ. Let's see if he can survive this. He has to. Right, nice.
They're doing the best they can. Yeah, they're doing the best they can to survive as quick as possible, but FAQ is just. I mean, Yamir is just taking even bigger lead now, 150,000 points ahead. He is a level ahead as well, though, but FAQ is clean.
He's born not in the best shape, but both players with low stacks.
Yeah, very nicely done here from both players, but FAQ is going to take a Tetris now. 548, 655 for Yamir, still 100,000 points ahead, but FAQ has been able to chip away at this lead ever so slightly. Oh, but now a few complications in their stack. Needs a J piece for Lombard. Gets the J piece now. Needs another Lombard. Can he get the Lombard time? Oh, and they're gonna top it at 551. So Yamir will take game number 1 with a commanding 100,000 point lead. So GG's to both.
GG's.
I can't believe I just found out about this channel. Hey, welcome. Jacobo Kiba. Hope you're doing well and hope you enjoy these amazing matches. But we already got ready from Yamir.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, bomba.
Thank you for the raid, Retro Cabeza. Could be a Latin person maybe, or Spanish. We are in top 4 CTWC LATAM Qualifier.
Yeah, we've been having a few LATAM raids if I'm not mistaken, which is very cool to see. So welcome, guys. Hope you enjoy these games and hope you're all doing well. But anyway, doesn't seem to be doing well at the moment is Yamir, who has a bit of a dirty board, but it is set up for a Tetris. Just needs a Lombard. Finally gets a bomba Tetris for Yamir. 34,000 versus FAQ's 69. You know, and is both players with Tetris ready. Yamir solving that Lombard dependency and gets a Tetris. While FAQ solving that J dependency and is also open on the right side. Tetris ready, waiting for this Lombard. And gets a Lombard for a Tetris. Looks like FAQ will have the early lead, unlike the first game where Yamir was really pulling ahead. Let's see how FAQ can respond here. Anyway, FAQ takes a Tetris. So does Ymir. 191 for FAQ, 156 for Ymir, and both players still clean now. Tetris for
Yeah,
Ymir now.
Yeah, not really much to add here. This really good stacking and playing, real clean. Just the best you can do here.
Nice flat stack there from FAQ. Takes a Tetris. 237 at 51 lines. 248 at 59 lines for Ymir. So once again, a very good, efficient start here for both players. Yeah, like I said, not really much trouble here for either. They've been clean. Minimal burns. Tetris for Ymir and a Tetris for FAQ, keeping the score gap relatively the same. 273 versus 306 for FAQ. Just a Tetris separating these two players. Ymir with a Lombard dependency though. It's a Lombard time. Up 299. 74 lines. Takes another Tetris. 322. So now only a few thousand points separating these two players. Ymir is 7 lines ahead though, so this might play a factor later on, but at the moment, he has been successfully able to catch back up. Yes, for those of you who don't know, top 8 all get free entries into, or paid entries.
Oh, nice
for...
light spin.
Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah, no worries. That was a very nice line spin. But yeah, top 8 all get free entry into, not free entry, but paid entry for CTWC. But Ymir in a bit of trouble right now. And a Tetris for Ymir, taking the lead actually, 394.
The sign of relief. Yeah, real close.
At both players, potential for a 500k transition, like a 550 around that. So we've been seeing some very consistent, efficient games right now. And it's gonna come down to post by the looks of it. FAQ with a L dependency. That's the L though. And a Lombard to open up his right well. He's gonna be Tetris ready. Ooh, Ymir in a bit of trouble right now. Was set for a potential line spin, but decides to go for a couple of burns here, keeping things safe. And is now gonna be Tetris ready. So Tetris for Ymir and a thumbs up.
A good sequence there for Ymir.
Yeah, one more Tetris should get him up to 500k before transition wall. Ooh, FAQ with a dirty Tetris. 490 at 118 lines. 474 at 120 lines for Ymir.
Absolute chat move there for FAQ. Didn't need to go with that, but he did it anyways. And Ymir with this Tetris transitions at 523.
Yeah, meanwhile, FAQ can get one more Tetris before transition. With a tuck setup, it's a T-tuck. Looking for a dirty center wall, and a dirty center wall Tetris for Ymir now. 549, 541 for Mr. FAQ as he transitions. Here we go, off and running. Tetris for FAQ, Tetris for Ymir. Keeping things close, less than a Tetris, around 10,000 points separating these two players. And they are both maxed out players, so they can go the distance. They can bring us some very, very exciting games here. Yeah, Ymir in a bit of trouble now. L gets the L piece. Now needs a J or an L again. Gets the Lombard. It's gonna work. Ooh, with a misdrop there with the T piece. Needs a Lombard now. And he's gonna top it at 586. So FAQ will tie up the set at 604. So GG's.
GG's. And there you can see, like, in matter of seconds, just one mistake can just destroy your board. And Jamir is like real aggressive on and on post. But yeah.
Yeah, we got a
But
ready
that's the
from
thing,
Yamir
it
in
was
our...
such a close game.
Yeah, definitely. We've been seeing some great games, so we got ready from both players. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Jamir already with a couple of tucks there. And another one. Wow.
Yeah, waiting for
Jamir
this
getting
Lombard.
routed just from the start.
Yeah. Very unfortunate. Got the Lombard, but couldn't use it for a Tetris. He had to fill in the dependency. So you got a Lombard dependency solved. Oh, hangs in Lombard! Can he get anything to the right? Needs a Lombard, but can he even tap it over? He's not getting anything, topping out at 5,000 points. FAQ will take an early Game 3 victory.
Wow. Did not expect that. Unfortunate there for Jamir. And FAQ with the match point.
Yeah, let's see if FAQ can move on to the finals or if Ymir can force a decider. Got it ready from Ymir. And what is FAQ putting? Oof, nice. And hover 3's from FAQ, so let's get started with game 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. That was very unfortunate. Games 1 and 2 made it the distance to deep into post transition with some efficient 18 play. However, game 3, unfortunate pieces resulting in an early top out from Ymir. So now he's looking to bring this back and kind of shake it off. Because he's still in this. He just needs to keep his cool. He's starting off kind of messy.
Yeah, I mean, I already struggling from the start again. I mean, if he could downstack this and take a deep breath and start again, that is what you need to do in this kind of situation.
Nice triple. That's going to help a lot. But he still has a few holes in his stack, which is going to give FAQ the opportunity to take an even bigger lead now. 95,000 points for FAQ, 20,000 for Ymir. Hasn't gotten a Tetris yet. And he's focused on surviving this first. Now, Lombard dependent. Potential for a slightly dirty Tetris. I'm just going for the triple. Keep things safe and not going too crazy.
There it is.
Alright, Tetris ready with a clean board. And finally, Tetris for Ymir. 57,000 points. So great survival there. Staying alive in this tournament. But it's the 100,000 points behind us. FAQ has been successfully able to capitalize on Ymir's early dig. And once again, Ymir in a bit of trouble. I think some awkward pieces here, but takes a bomba Tetris. 80,000 points versus 150 for FAQ, who's also in a bit of trouble. Okay, if he gets the right pieces, makes the right moves, and Tetris for FAQ. Another Tetris. Oh, no, going for the flat Lombard burn.
Nice J there to the left for FAQ, and now stack looking good again. And a bomba for FAQ, 225 for him, 110 for Shamir. So over 100,000 point lead here, approaching 60 lines.
Yeah, so unless FAQ tops out really early, just gets into a nasty dig, FAQ might have to deal with this in post-transition. to catch back up. But, you know, it's still early days here. FAQ in a bit of trouble. Still has a clean enough board to where this is very manageable, even at this high board. Let's have a board and gets a dirty Tetris. 256 now for FAQ. 162. Make that 186 for Yamir. So both players matching each other in efficiency. It's just that FAQ with a better start is still in the lead.
Let's see if FAQ goes for the center well here. It seems there is center well Tetris for FAQ 306. And Jamir with a lot of things on his right side. Gets some good pieces.
Yeah, well, kind of a spire was forming for Yamir, but he was able to downstack it pretty well, but he's still behind by over 100,000 points. Same line count for both players, so this is the definitive lead of 100,000 points for FAQ. Is J dependent. Converts it into a Lombard dependency. Now, dirty Tetris ready on the left side. Can he get the Lombard? Creates a hole in his stack. Getting droughted. Oh no, was this the right move? FAQ, keep things as safe as possible, but still kind of high there. Very nice burns, and his Tetris ready once again on this left side. Still committing to it, but hangs a L piece. Once again, needs a Lombard. It's not coming. Oh no, that's not going to burn anything. And he's going to top it at 340. So Yamir, oh shoot, we got to type it out. 340 is the score to beat.
And yeah, it seems that with the next Tetris, Jamir, there it is.
Very nice, and we've got ourselves a decider.
Jamir forces a decider here on the semifinals, the first semifinals here on the tournament.
We've been seeing a lot of deciders this tournament.
Yeah,
I believe in the last top 16 bracket there was a double decider, and so that was pretty crazy. But already getting started in this decider in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. So this is it for both players. Do or die. Whoever wins this will be your first finalist of 2021 Classic Tetris LATAM Qualifier. CTWC Qualifier. FAQ starting off with a couple of burns here. Gets his first Tetris while Yamir already 69,000 points.
Oh, nice. J flat there for the burn. Didn't go for the Tetris, creates a hole. Decides to burn. There it is. Nice squares there for the flat stacking, and his Tetris ready.
Yamir takes a Tetris now. 99,000 points. FAQ responds with Tetris of their own. So 101 for Yamir. 69,000 for FAQ is getting a bit high up there, but gets a Lombard for Tetris. They're set up for another one. Imagine FAQ, for those of you who don't know, pulled off the upset, defeating Seed 1 Guerrero in the top 8 and is now one game away from moving on to the finals. Just it'd be crazy if he makes it after such a tough bracket.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. But he needs to dig this down first. Gets a nice C. That's a jagged bird, but he's open.
Oh, needs a long bar right now. It gets it.
Yeah, after the miss drop of the J, but I think he'll be able to burn this now. Meanwhile, Jamir also in a bit of a situation. Has a honor stack.
FAQ, meanwhile, is making progress on their dig. So, Yamir wasn't able to capitalize on FAQ's pretty scary situation for the most part. They're still only barely behind by around a Tetris and change. Still anybody's game. And Tetris for Yamir trying to pull ahead.
Tough pieces there for FAQ, but he's good. There is Bomba. Actually, 2 Tetrises in a row for FAQ. Goes to 210. Jamir with a Tetris of their own. 257.
So FAQ at a bit of a burning situation is again just getting some awkward pieces here. Going for the flat T-burn, but that was only a single, so create some more holes in their stack. 218 now for FAQ, 304 for Yamir, just like that, taking an almost 100,000 point lead. Make that 100,000 points after that Tetris. 327.
Yeah, and FAQ is a. And every time he opens, he manages to get a Tetris. Something happens, and he's always stacking there high. Can't seem to downstack a lot. See, there's a Tetris for him. Now
And another
one.
Tetris. Wow.
Goes to 297, and Jamir at 397.
Yeah, Yamir with a potential for a 500k transition, while FAQ high 300k to barely 400k if they go very efficient in these last 15 lines.
Yeah, and FAQ a bit ahead on lines also.
Yeah, so Yamir right now has control of the situation. Over 100,000 points ahead, but an early top out and post transition could still be pretty fatal for him. So definitely needs to keep playing it smart, and he's doing just that. Taking a Tetris now, 490. And take 2 more Tetrises before transition, while FAQ looking for this last Tetris, and they're gonna transition at 374. So this is it, do or die for FAQ. And Yamir as well. Oh, Yamir. A nice double there. And Bomba Tetris into transition at 523. FAQ looking for this long bar. Finally gets the long bar for a Tetris. 405 for FAQ. 547 for Yamir. Over 150,000 point lead right now.
And FAQ going for the left well is going to take a triple. Safe move there.
I decided to bail out of that Tetris setup, keeping things safe. Trying not to go too aggressive, and they're getting some awkward pieces right now, so they're not going to be able to get Tetris ready anytime soon. Oh, Yamir's taking an even bigger lead now. Ooh, FAQ getting bursted. Can he get an L? Gets the L piece. Continuing to burn now, almost 200,000 points behind. That's Yamir. Also behind in lines, so.
Yeah, and Yamir is not letting go. He's just scoring Tetris after Tetris. Another one, 640, 645 for him.
No, FAQ doing the best they can to just burn this down as quickly as possible. Yeah,
Crazy.
definitely crucial in surviving that. Could set up a center roll Tetris. They're set up for it. Not getting the Lombard in time, but finally Lombard and a Tetris for FAQ 476, 691 for Ymir. So this is still mathematically possible for FAQ to catch back up, but Ymir's gonna need to be into a very heavy dig or top out early for FAQ to catch back up, and they're running out of time. Now 726 for Ymir. And Ymir now is in a pretty lengthy dig. Oh, but FAQ with a couple of hangs with a square. It's a lot more to the right. Oh, but can they even dig out of this? Looks like they can't, and they're gonna top it at 493. So Ymir is gonna be your first finalist, taking the decider. So GG's to both.
GG's. Yeah, a bit of suffering there for FAQ, but a really strong game for Ymir, who's still going. And you can see it smile, and she's just going to top out. And just burst out of this chair. GG's. It's going to move on to the finals. Congratulations for Mr. FAQ for making it to the finals. Played really, really good Tetris. Fortunately, couldn't get to the final, but still really big achievement to make it to top 4 this, especially in their bracket.
Yeah, they had to up against a bunch of very, very tough opponents. But so did Ymir, so FAQ will still get free entry. Not entry, but paid entry into CTWC for completing or making it to top 4. That's very nice. And up next, we'll be having Tebanoku versus Alejo.
And what a match this is going to be.
Yeah, both players, 1.1 players, I believe, right?
Yes. So Teba, Johann is fixing your webcam right now, so
Don't
letting
change
you know.
it.
And we were talking earlier that the only country with multiple people on top 4 was Argentina, and one of those is not playing anymore. So we'll see what's going to be the flags for the final, if Chile or Argentina against Puerto Rico, sorry.
Yeah, I've already got one representative in the finals, Puerto Rican player Ymir. Now, there's Tebanoku and Alejo for the second semifinals. Let's see if either Chile or Argentina will in the finals in this 2021 CTWC LATAM qualifier. Got it ready from Teba.
Yeah, ready miming.
And ready 15.
I mean, if this were a group stage match, we would definitely see some 15 between these two players.
Totally. No, they have to play 18. What's so sad. But Alejo doing some last second warm up by the looks of it.
Oh my god.
Got that with a first Tetris player to play without hands. So
Yeah.
a round of applause. All right, so we got a ready from Alejo and a ready from Teva. Let's get started with game one of this second semifinal match. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, so here we go. We said earlier, both players 1.1 players. So hopefully we can see some very, very exciting post-transition matches. You know, Teva has already made a bit of a name for himself in this tournament after getting the only max out of the tournament.
Yes, that was such a great moment.
And especially with the decider in the top 8 winner.
Yeah, and a reverse sweep.
Oh yeah, it had it all. It was a very, very intense match. But here we go, Alejo. Looking for this Lombard. Looks like a bit of a drought was forming, but if you get the Lombard for a Tetris, 96,000 points for Alejo, 79,000 for Teva, who gets a nice tuck there with a J piece. Going a little bit aggressive, not avoiding the triples, just going for singles if they have to burn.
But Alejo with the early lead is 166 against 134 for Teva.
Yeah, both players almost a simul Tetris there. And Alejo solving that Lombard dependency and gets another Lombard for a Tetris. So both players matching each other in efficiency, but Alejo had the better start, so he's going to be 60,000 points ahead. Eva had to use a Lombard solid dependency. It gets another Lombard for a Tetris, 180. True, where are the pastas? Come on, let's see some pastas in the chat. But right now, Alejo getting a bit high up there, waiting for this Lombard, it's not showing up. Tetris for Teva taking the lead now. Alejo's been dealing with this drought. It's been very lengthy. Finally gets the Lombard for Tetris, 268 now, 275 for Teva.
Yeah, and Teva 5 lines ahead.
Yeah, another Tetris for Alejo, keeping around the same score as Teva. Alejo does have the pace advantage by the looks of it. He is 6 lines behind, only behind by a Tetris. And Lombard for both players, getting Tetrises. pretty efficient game thus far for both. Teba does have to do a bit of burning though. Lombard dependent. And a couple of unfortunate pieces here. Makes a triple. And solves the dependency with the J piece. While Alejo Bomba Tetris 349. And another Tetris taking the lead at 372. But Teba took it right back with that Tetris. So we're back and forth in the leads here. Really a few thousand points separating these two players. So very close game.
Yeah, and then crossing the 100 line barrier here. Now Teba has the lead for about one Tetris. And actually with a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, a couple of awkward pieces for Teba. He's managing it as best as he can. Takes a Tetris 471. Can we see a double 500k transition for this game? Alejo with some awkward pieces as well. He's gonna have to burn this down. Yeah, so at best he'll get a triple if he gets a long bar. So it looks like Alejo can no longer get a 500k. Teba already has it. He can get one more Tetris before transition. And a bomba Tetris for Alejo. Teba waiting for this long bar. Oh, getting a bit high up there. Just holding out on this long bar, not showing up. Finally gets a long for a Tetris. And a triple transition at 536. Alejo transition at 483.
Bomba for Alejo and Teba with the holes, but he's digging this down. Alejo with another bomba, 531 for him, 541 for Teba. Teba one level ahead, so Alejo with the pace advantage. Bomba for Alejo, taking the lead at 556.
Can you get the S-spin? Gets the S-spin. Very nice. Takes a triple to burn this down and start building up for this Tetris. Teba already Tetris ready, waiting for this long bar. And he gets the long bar, getting a bit drowded by the looks of it. Sending CPs to the left side, taking a double, keeping things low. That long bar's not showing up. Finally gets the long for Tetris, 571. 79 for Teba. Is dependent on an L piece. Oof. Bit of a awkward board for Teba, but he is burning this down. Alejo has the lead at 622.
Alejo now with a hole and a long bar dependency in the middle. Feels it. And he's open. He has a hole. That's only going to be a triple.
And both players kind of burning right now. Not really Tetris ready. Teba looking to open up this column 3 well. Maybe even get a column 3 Tetris. He gets the right pieces, but not getting any favorable pieces right now. Needs something to the left side because he is kind of getting high up there. That's the O-tuck.
And Alejo with a lot of squares.
Oh, but he's gonna top it at 645. Teba isn't in any safe position right now. 645 is the score to beat for Teba. Takes a triple. Oh my god, can he chase this down? We've been seeing players really struggle with chasing down these scores. Let's see if Teba can. Oh no, Hayes a long bar, and he's gonna top it at 624. So Alejo will take game 1.
GG's. Alejo takes the first hard very close. Teba had a little bit of a chance there, but
had he gotten that long bar to the left, he would have been in a safer position to chase down this score. But unfortunately, it was just the board was just too high for him and couldn't finish the chase down. But we got it ready from Teba. Once we get it ready from Alejo, we can get started with game 2.
Let's see if this fuse Johanna's game right now.
Got it ready? So let's get started with game 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So I've been seeing Alejo always get exactly 11 pushdown points at the beginning of every game. I mean, I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I wonder if he developed like a muscle memory for always getting 11 pushdown points at the first piece.
Right, type of the Lombard dependency in column 3.
Oh, that's a dirty. Really
Yeah,
nice.
Tetris for Teba with a Tetris, 73,000 points. Alejo has 77,000 points. And with the tuck setup, gets a J tuck, and then Z piece to build up that center, and a bomba Tetris for Teba at 97,000 points now. 120, 103 for Alejo. Alejo with a Teba with a slight lead in these first 30 lines, but it's only a Tetris, so not really much of a definitive lead. Oh, and he misdrops that S piece. It's like a double flip there.
Oh,
I need to. Oof.
let's see what he can
do
here.
He's gonna have to do some creative plays here to burn this down as efficiently as possible. But right now he's just focused on surviving, not really efficiency. Because, okay, it's open, about to close it right back. However, he does burn this down to a more manageable board. I would love a J piece or a Lombard, could work too. Transfers it into a Lombard dependency. Is he gonna go dirty? Oh my god. Okay, no, just going for the triple.
Got the Lombard there. Just in time. And the nice L there. With the T is going to open the well and do the down stacking. Alejo with a split double there. Alejo with quite a lead now at 224. Teba at 170.
Solves that Lombard dependency and gets a Lombard for a bomba Tetris. So Alejo gonna have to build up this left. Nice pieces there. While Teva might set up a slightly dirty row 2 Tetris, and he's set up for it, just waiting for the Lombard. Going aggressive. A nice double and a single to keep things low, and a bomba Tetris for Teva. Now at 243, Alejo at 2, and now 301.
Yeah, and Teva sticking with this row 1 gets another Tetris 268. That's a bit of an awkward thing there with holes in the row 1, 2, 3, and 4, but he's going to dig this down and actually transfer finally to the standard right well. Alejo meanwhile at 329, maintaining that 30,000 plus point lead.
Teva right now, looking to bring this back in his favor, is still trailing behind now by 60,000 points, and this is a definitive 60,000 point lead as they are at the same line count. He does take a Tetris now at 319, but Alejo not letting up on his efficiency. So in the first game, it was Teva that transitioned to 500k. Now it looks like it's Alejo that's more positioned to 500k himself. We still have 100,000 points and 24 lines left to go for Alejo to get that 500k. Teba is Tetris ready. Alejo solving that Lombard dependency.
Oh, and Teba gets Tetris, but the misdrop with the S there, approaching
so
120 lines, so he really needs to get this board on a
oh,
upgrade
hangs a
position.
Lombard. Gets that S piece all the way to the right. And needs something to the left. Puts the square to the left. And oh no, he's gonna top out at 395. Wasn't able to dig this down, so Alejo will take game 2 and is at match point for the next game.
GG's.
Looks like Teva said his emulator froze. Oh no. Yeah, true. Got a ready from Teva. Once we get a ready, we got a ready from Alejo, so let's get started with this game 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So this is a very interesting situation we've got ourselves in. Teva is on the verge of getting swept, but we've seen this before in the top 8 against Nomori, and he was able to clutch out some very, very amazing games to take games 3, 4, and 5. So let's see if he can repeat this story in the semifinal.
Yeah, and they weren't especially hard matches. I mean, Nomori was also playing really good, but Teba prevailed and made a serious case for his presence here on top 4.
Yeah, definitely made himself into a very, very real contender to take this entire tournament. But so does Alejo. Both players are very, very capable players and very strong and competitive. Now Alejo decides to go for the triple instead of solving that dependency on the center. So a couple of holes in his stack, but it's in a lot safer shape. Not trying to get too high on his board. Oh, Alejo with a dirty Tetris. 99,000 points for Alejo. 97,000 points for Teva.
And Alejo with the T-spin gets it. You love to see it. And transfers to the right well. Would love a J. Creates a Lombard dependency on the middle. Feels it. And another one. And feels it again, and now his Tetris ready. And Lombard Tetris for Alejo, 135. Alejo with a Tetris of his own at 169. Hey now.
Teva with a low column 2 and 3. Takes a triple, not going aggressive. Building up his left now. Nice adjustment there with a T-piece to accommodate the Z. And he's now Tetris ready, waiting for the Lombard. Take a nice double to delayed burn double. Now Teva getting a bit droughted here. But gets a Lombard for Tetris, so does Alejo. We're at 201 for Teva, 204 for Alejo in this game 3.
Yeah, real close, even with the line difference. There is Tetris for Alejo. And we're going to see a lot of lead changes, I think. But Teva with a weird square there, didn't know what to do with it. Has a Lombard dependency, gets the dirty Tetris, goes to 250. Still needs to do a little bit down here.
Yeah, but he's looking a little safer. Not really out of it yet, but Oh my god, gets that Lombard all the way to the left side. That was crucial. If he hung that, that was it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, he's dirty
Gets
Tetris
the
for it again.
Lombard.
Dirty Tetris for Teba. Oh my god, 278 versus 320 for Alejo. Can he set up for another dirty Tetris? Nice. Oh, hey, didn't get the Z spin for Teba. If he got that and then got the Lombard, he would have gotten another dirty Tetris, but he's gonna have to burn now.
Meanwhile, Alejo
And a
took
dirty Tetris for Teba.
yeah, another one. Meanwhile, Alejo took a 50,000 point lead here. He's at 367. There is at 311. And Alejo's been clean this whole time.
Yeah. But he is Lombard dependent now. Really high up. Can he? Oh my god. I swear, if these players keep setting up these dirty Tetrises, I'm gonna go insane. It was just a triple though, but guess the Tetris now. 395 for Alejo, 358 for Teba. So Alejo still with a pace advantage. This is very, very manageable for Teba to catch back up if he can be as efficient and as safe as possible.
Perfect either for Alejo.
Teba
but now...
again. Okay, Tetris for Teba now, 406. Both players still potential for a 500k transition if they get the right pieces in, or as efficient as possible. I'm not going too crazy. Another Tetris. And a bomba Tetris for Alejo, 472 to 453, so we're pretty close here.
Yeah, Teba closed the gap a little bit here, but right now he needs something to the right. That doesn't burn anything. Gets the T flat, gets the Lombard to the left, and needs to dig this down immediately. It's a Lombard to the right, and
that's 3 lines to go before transition. Okay, nice T flat there. That was a perfect T there for Teba. Transition at 463, and a Lombard to solve the dependency. Needs. Oh my god. It's a nice J, L, and a square to open up his right side, but needs a Lombard now to take a Tetris. Oh my god, Teba needs a Lombard now! It's not gonna happen, and he's gonna top it at 467, so Alejo will take the sweep and move on to the finals.
GG's. And yeah, congratulations to Teba for giving us some amazing games. You know, in all of the duration of the tournament. It was a treat to see him play, and he gets to the top 4. But Alejo is going to the finals to play against Jamir. Just as last year, he got to the finals against Pepe. He has another chance here, and to take the throne